This is a textual analysis of 1 Peter 5, 6 through 10. There's a lot in those verses to be dealt with textually. I've tried to look at some things in particular that have caught my eye. One of the easiest things to do is in using the exegetical guide, because in using the exegetical guide you can also see all of the key words in the passage, and not just that, but you can also have those words pronounced for you. The thing that has definitely intrigued me is the 10th verse, where the words that are used as it reads in the English Standard Version. It says that the God of grace who has called you to the eternal glory in Christ, it says, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. And so that intrigued me because of what seems to be redundant statements by Peter. As I look at the meaning of some of those words, some of them definitely have overlapping meaning when you consider them. When we scroll down and look at the words as they are given in the text, we see a word that is one of the terms that is used in close relation, where it says aligan, and that word is used in close proximity to aionion, which is eternal. But the word aligan, which means little, short, or few, I think it's effective that Peter uses those in close proximity to one another, that the troubles that he's speaking of that are being suffered by the Christians are only temporal, and that the rewards are eternal, as he speaks to the word aionion. But this description of how believers will end up, if they will indeed endure, as they are able to realize this eternal glory in Christ. The word restore means to complete or repair. We see that we can then begin to see how these words compare to the other words. Steriaza, sterizo is from the word sterizo, which is strengthen or establish, and those two words seem to vary enough, except that when you get to this word that that seems to mean the same thing, which is as you let the pronunciation stenao. It also means to strengthen. One of the things that I found interesting was that as I looked over into my guide, a lot of times I like this version that is the Darby translation, and it has, I think, a little clearer picture so far as the words are concerned, because in verse 10 he says here, shall make perfect, establish, strengthen, ground. That begins to give me a little better picture of what's being talked about in the passage. The Bible Knowledge Commentary doesn't do a whole lot as he talks about the differences in these words: restore and make strong, steadfast, firm and steadfast. But the pulpit commentary seems to have a lot of the same description as it pertains to these words. It really makes me very interested in studying this out some more to try and understand the differences that Peter may have meant when he was writing and trying to make his audience understand what he was saying. So I'll stop there, and I'm just not proficient enough, but as I looked at the Google Books site, there really wasn't a whole lot that I could dig out by typing in 1 Peter 5, 6 through 10. There were really only a couple of things that really added no more insight than is already in the Logos material. So I'll stop there. I just wanted to go ahead and do this exercise, Dr. Hudgens, so that you might be able to give me some idea as to whether or not this is what you were after. Thank you.